going on, family? This is Chris Rod World, Chris Rod Media TV, and I'm going to be coming to you with another one. It says this all matters in evaluation mode with the Browns QB Dylan Gabriel. So y'all check out what we're going to get into today.
We had a Donnybrook about Dylan Gabriel yesterday, and it's been interesting to watch the narrative outside the show, because there's where you and I think of Dylan, which, if we just think about what his long-term ceiling is, we're in lockstep. It is where, how much can we grade him? What can you grade him on? That's where the discourse was yesterday. But it's been really interesting to kind of hear all the other sound on Dylan, from the Browns are pleased with Dylan, which is one report that is out there, to, well, haven't kind of seen the whole Dylan experience, which is, if I'm being fair to Josina Anderson, who was on with the Morning Boys today, that's essentially what her point was.
Yeah.
And there's a couple different other shades to this, but it's really weird that Dylan Gabriel's become this Rorschach test for people, where you can just kind of see what you want or see what you feel in your soul.
Well, no, I think what's interesting about it, and because I did do a lot of thinking about why in this instance did I have a desire to talk about his game, and I do think objectively Game 3, there's a lot of stats I can bring up that'll just bore people. 11th in EPA for quarterbacks this week, all these other things. Doesn't matter. The point is I think it's how you think of Dylan Gabriel versus the expectation and the output of Dylan Gabriel. And so I think for myself, for somebody that has been clamoring and has been talking about Shedeur nonstop for 6 months and have basically looked at Dylan Gabriel as an afterthought the entire stretch of the way, then I looked at him and I saw him with my own 2 eyes in training camp, and I thought he looked awful there. And I'm like, all right, not as bad as I thought. And so, like, in my head, I think I give him a little bit more kudos because I looked at him so far down.
Hold up. In training camp, he was terrible. The man was terrible. He had many of days, 3 of 14, 3 of 10 or some shit like that. When he was at OTAs and summer training camp. He was terrible. Everybody knew it. That's why we was so, we didn't understand why he was second on a depth chart. We didn't understand why he was second on a depth chart, because they said it was a competition. They said it was a competition. So everybody took it as a competition. So we like, hold on. If it's a competition, then why only Dylan Gabriel was getting first team reps and Shedeur wasn't getting none? They lied to us, told it was a competition. Shit kept going the same way. Same way. But see, like I said, they dropped him in the 3rd round. So it's kind of like they want Dylan to be the starter so bad that they have to try to convince us so cold-heartedly that he's better than Shedeur, which we see that is not the truth at all. He's not better than him in any stat. Any stat. You feel what I'm saying? But the matter is, they don't want the world looking at them stupid, but we already looking at them stupid because we expect the Browns to do Browns things. You're starting your backup. Your backup is in the game. I don't know. Well, as a matter of fact, I do. Cause check this out. I remember when what's his name did this to who did that? You remember Jimmy Garoppolo? I know this off topic a little bit, but you remember when Jimmy Garoppolo, I think it was one of those playoff games where Jimmy Garoppolo only threw it for, I think, either 10 or 15 throws or something like that. You feel me? Not saying he's Jimmy Garoppolo, because he's nowhere near Jimmy Garoppolo, but at the same time, when Jimmy Garoppolo was playing, he was, I ain't gonna lie, when he was with the 49ers, he was doing this thing. He was missing some throws, but he did way better than what Dillon Gabriel doing. But they won the game last Sunday that just passed, off of him throwing 13 or 18 for 122 yards. I mean, not 122, 116 yards. That right there is backup. That's backup. You can't tell me anything else of saying, oh, he could be an okay starter, or he could just be, a top 15 or something like that. No. He's gonna be a career backup. And that's for his future. The Cleveland Browns wasted, I'm gonna keep saying it. The Cleveland Browns wasted a 3rd round pick on a fucking backup. The Cleveland Browns wasted a 3rd round pick on a fucking backup. You wasted that. And then you was fucking telling us all summer, Dylan can't get it. He looked trash. He looked terrible. He can't get it because he was. The footage was out there. The footage is out there. You feel me? Then you want to tell us coming into the preseason and shit, oh, Dylan is just better. He's just better. He processes better. Supercomputer, yeah. And what I'm trying to find out, how the hell you can have all these fucking reps with the first team, OTAs, and summer training camp, and they still don't believe in you? They still don't believe in you? Come on, bruh. The other game, what it was, that nigga had what? He had 52 passes or some shit like that. And only completed what? 57% or some shit like that, 57, 58%. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, it's not equaling up to a regular starter. He can't even be a mid-tier quality starter. He can't even be that because he ain't mid. It's all below average. All below average. I understand the guy on the right, he's judging him as a regular quarterback, so you got to judge him like any other quarterback. And the guy on the left, he's judging Dylan. I understand what he's saying. I know some people don't agree, but I understand what he's saying. He didn't even want to take Dylan even before they even took him. And he's basically saying, in his eyes, he already a backup. And I understand what he's saying because I think so too already. I think a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Me and him had the same what that is. But we had to grade him on how he looked and what he produced for stats and wins and losses. Everybody know you're not gonna be able to win games like how you won Sunday. Yeah, it was a little rainy. Yeah, it was a little wet. But when you go into other people's stadiums, turf fields and stuff like that, and it's sun shining or it's in the evening or anything like that, or in a stadium, you're going to have to put up points, man. The defense is not going to be a shutdown defense every game. They can't do that every game. They can't save the offense every game. They can't do that. They just can't. You feel me? But let's check it out.
Here, that even just being able to have completion percentage of a 73% in a game is not something I thought was possible. So I feel like in that instance, there's people like myself that are like, okay, it looks better than I thought. Whereas I feel like the other side of that is the people that, and maybe this is closer to where we are, you can tell me if I'm wrong here, the people that are trying to grade him off whether or not he can be a starter in the NFL, which is not really where I've ever been with Dylan Gabriel. Because I thought we were all playing under the assumption that I've never once thought he was a starter. And it would take a lot for him to show me that I'll actually believe that he is a starter.
Yeah, I mean, I think the bar for me is, can you be a starter, or can you even be like a transitional starter? Meaning, like, okay, maybe you don't even start for a couple years. Maybe you just start for a year and a half. You like stabilize the situation because that's how bad it's gotten. Mm-hmm. And I do think that's where we.
Nah, I'm sorry, but Dylan can't be no transitional starter. Y'all drafted him in the 3rd round. Y'all drafted him in the 3rd round. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this shit. The Cleveland Browns drafted Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round. He can't be no transitional starter. He can't be no transitional starter. Y'all say he was a supercomputer. Y'all say he processes things fast. Y'all say the dude was accurate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say his mental ability is astonishing. You feel me? Y'all say he could throw those. Y'all say he could make those big throws. He ain't made no big throw yet. None. All I'm seeing is passes behind the line, the yard line of scrimmage, throwing passes behind the scrimmage line, side passes, left, right, like little mini motherfucking hospital balls, bubblegum machine balls. Like, come on, man. You're not winning no games like that. You're not. You can't be no transitional starter. No. He gotta be in the top 15 or the top 20. Or it's a bust. Like I said, if he can't be in that top 15, top 20, or even top 25 for his first year, I'm sorry. He a bust. In my eyes, he a bust. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That motherfucker's a bust. He a bust. He a bust, man. They tried to draft Dylan Gabriel. They tried to tell us how great he is and shit like that. But what you telling me, how great he is, and what we seeing on the damn field, that shit don't fucking line up. It don't fucking line up at all. It don't line up. And they want us to foolishly listen to their minions, their Cleveland minions. Some of them can see it. Some of them could already see the turning of how they thinking about Dylan Gabriel. But before that, they was all high on Dylan Gabriel. Oh yeah, Dylan Gabriel is better than Shador. He can process everything way faster than Shador. He's just better. They think more highly of Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, you could think and all that shit of Dylan Gabriel high and all that. But like I said, if the field work of his play shows that he's not what they're saying, He's not what they're saying. He's not even close to what they're saying. You feel me? And another thing I hate about how they doing this shit is all at the beginning of the season. Oh, Shador's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready to process this. He's not ready to do that. He's not ready. He's far behind. Oh, if they put him in there, they're doing him a disservice. Oh, they put him in there. Oh, they're doing Dylan wrong and everything and stuff like that. Don't put Shador in there and stuff like that. Like, man, shut the fuck up. The man told you he was been ready. He been was ready. And then last week, the motherfuckers got mad, talking about something. Oh, they normally don't put people in garbage time. That's a motherfucking lie. If you up fucking 25 points. We saw Dillon Gabriel got in the fucking game when Joe Flacco was the starter. But like I say, they always do different shit for different people. If they really like you, they'll, you know what I'm saying? They'll be behind you 100%. But see, it's a lot of nasty work going on, fam. It's a lot of nasty work going on. A lot of nasty work.
Should be at. Okay, because and a lot of that is, if he's not a starter, he's got to play his way into me thinking he's a starter. And that's not just me. I think that's a fair amount of people.
I'm not happy with my personal injury lawyer, and they rarely call me back. Can I switch to a different Louis?
People. And I think the more information you get, if the box is still checked no, then that's your answer. Yeah, and I think there are.
Come on, y'all. Let's just stop playing around. We already know this nigga's not no fucking starter. Dylan Gabriel's not a starter. He will never be a starter. Anybody can see that. Anybody. Even with glasses on, glasses off. Look at the goddamn screen. Come on, man. He ain't no goddamn starter. I don't know why they keep wanting to roll him out there. I don't know why they want to keep rolling him out there. Because see, what they gonna have to do is, they're afraid that they're gonna have to eat their words, and everybody already see it. Everybody already sees it's coming, bro. It's coming real fast. They're going to eat their words. They're going to eat their words. And the organization already know they fucked up. They know they fucked up. They know they fucked up. So their big plan was to say at the beginning, like I said, Shador wasn't ready. Oh, he doesn't have the mental capacity and all this bullshit. Oh, he wasn't getting his cadence right and all this and stuff like that. And then when Dylan is looking how he looking, now they want to try to act like, oh yeah, we getting Shador right. We're preparing him real well, and we saved Shador. We was able to save him. No, y'all ain't saved nobody. Y'all ain't saved nobody. Mostly every quarterback that got on that damn field, when Kevin Stefanski is the fucking head coach and he's the offensive minded person, your offense stinks. Like I said, I really don't want Kevin. He should have been fired. I wish they fired him before my boy 12 start. Shador start, man. I wish they fired him before he 12 start. Cause I don't want the motherfucking trying to do Shador the same way how they trying to do Dylan, but they know Shador's talent is way higher. Way higher. Way higher. You feel me? But family, for them to take, this shit was crazy. And I know y'all saw this shit. Last Sunday, they took Dylan ass out of the fucking game. And Quinshon Judkins was the QB. Ran that bitch like 2-3 times. He was on the sideline. I don't know what assistant coach put his head on him and talking to him and like, yeah. Sorry, Dylan, you just don't have it. You just don't have it. You just don't have it. You don't have it. And he was sitting on the sideline like a puppy, y'all. He was sitting on the sideline. I'm telling you, y'all, I ain't never seen something like that. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And people want to say, yeah, he's a starter. He's a starter. A starter? No. No starter. No starter. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll be back with another one.